I talk about chakras a lot, and I talk about balance a lot. And it may, sound and feel esoteric, a little woo-woo, but truly the idea of the chakra system is really about every aspect of ourselves, every developmental stage, every energetic center, them all being healthy and aligned in order for your whole being to be functioning properly. And if you don't know anything about the chakra system, basically, I always joke it's from the rooter to the tutor, but essentially your root chakra, which is represented in red, is at the base, all the way up through your crown chakra, which is at the top of your head, which is in like white or lavender. And every chakra, like I said, in between is represented by a different color and a different aspect of yourself. Just as an example, your solar plexus, yellow, right here in your solar plexus, is about your sense of identity and confidence and stuff like that. But here's a thing that you hear a lot in just in general, but like in the spiritual community. You hear grounding. You need to ground yourself. Everybody needs to be grounded. You get to ground, and and the grounding is really based in that root chakra. Because you're grounded. You're solid. Your foundation is strong. But the thing that I notice is that when people talk grounding, they talk about band-aid approaches to grounding. I need to ground myself. I'm going to go stand outside and take my shoes off, put my feet in the grass. I'm going to ground myself. I'm going to sit and I'm going to feel close to the earth. I'm going to ground myself. I'm going to go hug a tree. I'm going to ground myself. But I think what's being overlooked is grounding is setting a proper foundation for yourself so you can live in those upper chakras, which is about your imagination, your intuition, your connectivity, even able to love without condition or expectation, to be able to set boundaries, to be able to live authentically and speak your truth, and all of those things that are all up here in these chakras. But in order to ground yourself, you need to live in the practicality of releasing the fears. It's simple as being organized, setting structure in your life, recognizing what sets you off kilter and then bringing it back into kilter. All of those things that ground you, that bring you to the earth. Again, you could go outside and put your feet in the grass. But really, if you were grounded in reality, grounded in some sort of belief system that serves you and that works for you, grounded in a structured way of being, a mindfulness of a way of life, a practice. I get up, I exercise, I meditate, I make breakfast for my family, I take a shower, I make sure my teeth are brushed. Grounding yourself in a practice, in a way of being in your life, then it gives you the freedom to be creative, the freedom to be imaginative, the freedom to live freely, to dance like no one's watching. That grounding gives you the freedom to do those things. A dear friend of mine used a metaphor recently that I found so beautiful and so appropriate. She talked about the seagrass and how the seagrass is able to flow in the wind, but it's able to flow in the wind because its roots are strong and they're grounded. So when life feels chaotic around us and the world feels like it's falling to pieces, when we are grounded, we can go with that flow and we could adjust and adapt when necessary and not get so thrown off balance. So the grounding is important. It can be in those moments of, let me just take a breath, go outside, put my feet in the grass. But it could be overarching and systemic in the way we conduct our lives. We decide. You decide. How grounded do you want to be? Something to think about. Again, once again, thank you for indulging me. I appreciate you listening to my thoughts, and Ubuntu.